Okay, let's talk about the three P's of automation: purpose, process, people. Let's talk about purpose. The first thing you want to do before you even consider automating is think about, what is the purpose of this automation? What is it supposed to accomplish? Am I supposed to be saving time? Am I supposed to be saving money? Am I supposed to be saving human error? Am I supposed to be just making data entry easier or something else easier? Am I doing it for scalability? What is the purpose of this automation? Understanding the purpose is what's going to give you that extra leverage in understanding what the automation needs to look like, what the different steps are, what tools to use. The purpose is where everything starts. Purpose isn't enough. The second P is process. What does this mean? Well, the process is basically, what are the steps in the automation? And that starts with the steps in the workflow. What is your workflow? Once you understand your workflow, you're going to go, okay, this is the section that I want to automate. What is that process? What triggers the automation? What causes that first step in the automation to go boom, right? Now everything runs into place. Is it placing a file somewhere? Is it somebody marking a task as complete? Is it money being deposited in a bank? Is it someone signing up? What is the trigger for the automation? And this is like a bit within the process, and there can be multiple triggers. And even better, in a good automation, one action can trigger the next action. So you have one trigger, but then it's like a sequence of events, right? So the third P, we had purpose, we have process, and the third P, and I think this is the most important P of all of them, is people. Because what's most important is to understand who will be using this process and how will they be using it. I'll give you an example. There's a company and one of the employees doesn't like to check that he's completed a task. He just forgets it. He just calls or writes an email and goes, yeah, I've completed it. But he won't go into the automation, the project management tool, and click that the task is complete. This could be a huge problem because completing a task could trigger a slew of other tasks, right? It could trigger a lot of automations. It could release dependencies, a very simple automation, but it is an automation. It could just cause other emails to be sent out or anything like that. So you have to understand who the people that are using the automation are and what is stopping them. Get their buy-in, because if you want your automations to work, that trigger, even if it's a manual process, that first manual process has to work. And so the people need to be on board. So we covered the three P's of automation: purpose, process, and people. Make sure you cover those before you start your automations.